Potential threat for tornadoes tonight. I'll time out when the worst of the weather is expected to move through.
Severe storm safety. How you can prepare your family before potential danger strikes.
Right now, a 15-year-old is in custody for an after-school fight that sent another teenager to the hospital. What today's hearing could decide about the trial.
Sewage backups are a problem in Cahokia Heights. How a new project in a few hours is offering neighbors relief.
Commutes for some Metro East drivers have been slow since November. The IDOT project set to wrap up soon.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
This morning, we are waking up in a weather alert. Our area will be in an enhanced risk for severe storms tonight. But as you can see from our storm tracker on 55 North, all is quiet so far this morning. Good morning. It is Monday, April the 1st. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. We just want to say thanks so much for joining us. Of course, we are keeping our eyes on the weather. This will be something that is going to be top of mind throughout the 6 o'clock hour, but really for the rest of the day. So Anthony Slaughter is joining us to give us a rundown of what we can expect today.
Yeah, so somewhere around dinner time, bedtime is when I think the worst of the weather will start to move into our area. And then once we head to bed overnight, that's when the worst of it will move on through. So that's the time frame when most of us are sleeping and, well, not paying attention. So that's why we are here this morning to give you that early heads up. As you make plans through the day, just remember by the evening hours, that's when you really want to make sure you're dialed in. Check the radar. Of course, check the local news. We'll be here keeping you posted. The morning, this you can see a lot of cloud cover stretching from the Gulf states up into the Great Lakes, but you turn off the clouds and you show the rain. We don't have any of that here in St. Louis just yet. So I think most of the day will be dry, warm and breezy too. We're starting off near 70 at Lambert, lots of 60s on the map this morning. So no need for that heavy winter coat. Yeah, it's feeling like spring, and those spring temperatures will be fuel for thunderstorms later. Up near 80 today, storms by the evening and overnight. We will take a deep dive into that storm threat for the overnight hours and how you can receive weather warnings. That's coming up. Let's get over to Paul Cook now and get an update on our 6 a.m. morning traffic. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Anthony. Monday has come quickly, and so has April, but you do have a little moment here of traffic that we need to take note of. Conditions, though, the roadway moving very, very well. So important note there. Right now, we're looking at 70 and Z in St. Charles. Lots of construction that could bog you down, especially as we expect severe weather later. Definitely important to take note when you're in that area driving home tonight or even overnight. Lights out 55 here at 141. We want to keep a close eye on those type of situations, but you can see a lot of green. No April Fools there. You are moving. Another take of traffic coming soon.
This morning, we are focused on your safety as we begin the month of April with an enhanced risk for severe weather.
And our Mercedes McKay is continuing our weather alert team coverage in the storm tracker this morning with how you can get ready before those storms roll in. Mercedes.
Good morning, Michelle and Rennie. You know, preparedness, that's the most important thing in these situations. Hail, tornadoes, strong winds, those are the three main things many of us in our area could see later tonight. As you guys mentioned, we've been on the storm tracker all morning long. I'm going to flip it over to the roads now. Conditions are great right now. We are actually in Illinois on 255 heading north right now. And we're moving good. As Paul mentioned before, this could be a completely different scenario tomorrow morning, so make sure you are staying with us. But we want you to be prepared for whatever comes your way. With tornadoes being a possible threat tonight, here's some key signs to look out for as they can strike quickly without time for a warning. If you start to see rotating funnel-shaped cloud, dark or green colored skies, or even large hail, those are key indicators to get inside and take cover. So when you do take cover, it's important to get inside a sturdy building like a hallway or stairwell. Other things we have for you I've laid out on your screen right now to keep in mind. You should also identify a safe place in your home now so you're not scrambling if we do get severe weather later tonight. Second, stay away from windows, electrical tools, and bodies of water. Now, if you are caught outside in the midst of the storm, take shelter in an enclosed building or a hardtop vehicle. And if you're inside your car, this is really important. Don't try to outrun that tornado. Seek shelter or go into a ditch, and never seek shelter under an overpass. You guys all at home may be listening. You know what, Mercedes, we know this. We live in Missouri. We've heard this time and time again. We just want to really make sure that you're being safe. And the main reason also is because according to the CDC, Rennie and Michelle, when these storms happen, deaths and injuries a lot of times occur because of fallen debris. So knowing that safe place, knowing where to go when these storms hit is really important. Coming up in our next half hour, I'll let you know the resources that you should keep in your back pocket in case your home is damaged from severe weather. Live in the Storm Tracker, Mercedes McKay, 5 on your side.
There is a reason why we remind everyone. All right, stay up to date on the Weather First forecast. You can text the word weather to 314-425-5355 and we will send you a link.
This morning, all lanes of Interstate 70 are back open, following a motorcycle accident that happened overnight. The crash happened around 1 o'clock in the morning near the Grand exit and involved just one vehicle. This is video of the incident around 1 near that exit. It took about an hour before crews reopened Interstate 70. No word as of yet on any injuries.
Today, a hearing could decide whether a Hazelwood East student accused in the attack of a classmate should be charged as an adult. Megan Kernan is joining us live outside the district offices with more on this ongoing investigation. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning, Michelle. We've been following this story since the brutal March 8th fight, and after today, we could have more answers if 15-year-old Maurnice DeClue will be charged as an adult. Now, last week, we learned that her family identified DeClue as the suspect, saying she's been bullied for months before the fight. Now, right now, she's being currently in juvenile custody on assault charges for attacking 16-year-old Kaylee Gain. It happened off campus and after school. Viral video of the fight shows a girl slamming Gain's head into the pavement. She was critically injured and was in a coma for 2 weeks. Now, Kaylee is walking with medical assistance. DeClue's family tells 5 on Your Side Maurnice is an honor roll student, and Gain's parents say they want to see DeClue charged as an adult. And coming up in our next half hour, we'll hear statements from both families addressing the fight. Live in Florissant, Megan Kernan, 5 on Your Side.
All right, let's get to our Weather First weather alert this morning, and it's all about preparing you for the risk of severe storms this evening. So at the bus stop this morning, the kiddos are all right. It should be dry, warm too, numbers in the 60s as you head out this morning. We'll have a breezy, warm day up near 80 degrees as those storms develop. All right, I know you have your cell phone in your hand or you're probably close by. I want you to take a minute here to turn on your notifications because of the risk for severe storms we're tracking this evening. These will come straight to your phone if your county is highlighted by a weather warning immediately, and it is free of charge, of course, if you have your cell phone working. So here you go. You go to notifications under your settings, hit the notifications tab. Once you do that, you scroll way to the bottom past all of your apps. This area will pop up. What you want to make sure is turned on are your emergency alerts. In the event of any kind of warning, those will come straight to your cell phone, even while you're sleeping. And so just make sure this phone is charged. And if we do have weather warnings overnight, just keep in mind you go to your safe place immediately. Here is what we're watching for today, a level 3, and it is enhanced risk for hail, wind, and tornadoes. I've got the Futurecast ready to go, and we'll show you this coming up after the break.
A Kansas City Chiefs player wanted in Dallas. Why police are searching for the wide receiver Super Bowl champion this morning.
Cahokia Heights has been battling sewage backups for years now. How crews will begin to fix the problem starting today.